We've watched AI creep its way into every aspect of human life. It's writing novels in seconds, it's diagnosing diseases better than some doctors, but today it's coming for me in my own kitchen, and it might be coming for you next. So today I'm doing a cook-off with this recipe generating AI website. And we're going to find out if I can outcook this website. It's actually pretty cool. Once you create a free account, go to My Ingredients, and you can plug in whatever ingredients you have. This is everything that we went shopping for this video. Hit Create Recipe. It's going to do its AI thing, and then it's going to spit out some recipes using the ingredients that you input. Now, we wanted to use all of the recipes, so I'm going to type in, can you make a recipe with all of these ingredients? If I could type correctly. So it's going to think for a second, and then it's going to spit out a recipe that includes all of these ingredients that we shopped for. And this is what it came up with. It's actually pretty slick. But we're going to see if I can cook better than this AI, or if a website is going to replace Dinner Daddy in the kitchen. So I sent my wife to the grocery store to get some random ingredients. I had no idea what she was going to pick. I don't think she even knew what she was going to pick. But I gave her a few ground rules, like we need a protein, we need a starch, we need some herbs, and pick one random ingredient, kind of a WTF ingredient. I'm going to go into this blind and try to come up with a recipe with these ingredients, and hopefully it's better than what the AI comes up with. All right, let's see what ingredients my wife has given me. Cremini mushrooms sliced, Italian parsley, can work with these. A jalapeno, some garlic, that's good. Basil, I like where this is going. Ooh, scallops, I like me some scallops. This is interesting. Italian sausage, a tomato, good. And this is interesting, a coconut. I got a problem with this. This is Italian-y, right? We can all agree that this is kind of Italian-y. The coconut. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, okay. Some white wine. Very good. I'm okay with that. Some baby spring mix. Okay. I'll do something with it.
Wait, we got one more thing.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Some linguine. Okay. I can do something with this. We'll figure out this coconut later. All right. Let's get into it. My first order of business was to get this coconut shredded up and toasting on the stove. I still don't know how I was going to use this. All I know is that it needed toasted. Meanwhile, salt and pepper, our scallops, get them set aside. Then we're going to mince up about 5 cloves of garlic, chop up our cremini mushrooms. I kind of want bigger chunks of these. Then we're going to take some of our Italian parsley, just take the heads off of this, get this all chopped up nice and small, as well as quite a bit of basil, a decent handful of basil. Then we're going to take our jalapeno, after removing all the seeds and the veins, we're going to dice this up. Next, for our tomato, we're going to chop this up. And we're going to get a pot of water on the stove for our pasta. As always, we're seasoning our pasta water with Jacobs & Salt Company salt discs. Then we're going to get our Italian sausage into a hot pan. I'm just going to use 3 of them here. And I want to get these into really small pieces. We're going to brown this to where this sausage is kind of crispy, almost like crispy bacon. We're going to let that drain. In the same pan, I added a little bit more olive oil as well as some butter. And to that, I added in all of our chopped up cremini mushrooms. Let these cook for just a few minutes. And then in the middle of this, I'm going to add our garlic, jalapeno, and I let that cook down for a little bit. Being careful not to burn the garlic, of course. Then I deglaze with about a 1/4 cup of this dry white wine. And then we went ahead and added our tomatoes, parsley, and basil, and we let this cook down for quite a while. We want this to kind of turn to a mush and get all these flavors to release. Then we added a little bit more butter just to keep things nice and tasty and to keep it from getting too dry. Let this cook a little bit longer. Then we went ahead and seared off all of our scallops. These do not take very long. Be careful not to burn these or overcook them. They go pretty quick.
Can you take me higher?
And to my pasta, first of all, I shredded up the pasta so it was in really small pieces. Just added some salt, pepper, and a whole heaping bit of Parmesan. Plating this up, we're going down with the pasta, then our goop. I don't really know what else to call that. Our crispy sausage. Top it off with 3 of our scallops. And then that coconut, it actually works. And then Parmesan cheese, and then decorate it with our mixed greens. And I don't really have a name for this, but it's some sort of dish. Then I had Sammy cook up the AI's recipe, and truth be told, this recipe was actually pretty good. Used all the same ingredients, so it was fairly similar. However, it did call for bigger chunks of sausage, and this was more of a pasta with sausage and scallops. And here is Sammy's finished product. Truth be told, I think I actually liked hers better than I liked my dish. However, the real judges are our boys, and which one they like best is what's going to ultimately decide this competition. And 2/3 majority goes to Dinner Daddy's dinner. Pretty stoked. I beat the AI. However, if you guys want to go check out this Foodie Prep website, it's actually pretty sweet. Just go over to FoodyPrep.ai. I'm not affiliated in any way, shape, or form. I just think it's pretty cool. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Take care.